Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now move into fight number 7, which is proudly brought to you by the Privateer Barber. It will be an amateur featherweight contest contested over 3 3-minute rounds. And introducing first, out of the red corner, Liam, the Killmonger, Brewster.
We'll move into fight 7 of the evening here at Coastal Combat 6. Liam Brewster on his way to the cage, training out of the Game Bred Academy again under Jason Lonergan. Not sure if you saw the weigh-ins yesterday, Anton, but Liam had a massive, massive cut to make weight. Interested to see how he will bounce back from this. Your experience, obviously, cutting weight over the periods you've fought professionally, how big an impact does it have when you have one of those big bad cuts?
Look, it affects you. Any fighter that tells you it doesn't, tell me their secret. You know, it's always better to come in, you know, close to your weight, 3 to 4 kilos max.
Yeah.
3 to 4 kilos max on the day is what you're looking for. Anything over that, it definitely depletes your body and it has long-term effects. Like, that's something that these fighters need to consider. You know, they're young, 21, 22 years of age.
Yep.
You know, doing these drastic cuts. Yeah, it might work now, but it's going to have some long-term effects on fighters in the future. And, you know, we were talking about this earlier today, you know, the ONE FC, the way in which they do, they organise their fighters, you know, it might be the way of the future where 3 weeks out, you've got to be within the certain range. And you've got to do a viscosity test of your urine to make sure that it's clear, that it's filled with water and stuff like that. So you haven't cut to make the weight that you're trying to weigh in at.
I think it's a great rule. Hopefully we see it adopted more.
And introducing his opponent, out of the blue corner, Deegan, the Axeman, McGurren.
Well, this is the tale of tape right here. Deegan is from the same gym where Liam's last opponent was from, where he KO'd him. So it's kind of a bit of a revenge fight here. Deegan wanted this fight. He wanted to get that tick against Liam back for the fight that he had on his last opponent.
I like it. I like when there's a little bit of, you know, turf war brought into the cage, and that's what we're going to see here. An athlete that is trying to get one back for a close teammate of his own. Hopefully the emotions don't get in the way too much, but at the same time, if he can execute, Deegan McGurren, it's one of those ones where he's far better than what his record shows. Like, he's taken some tough fights in the past. He's had some close decisions. He's really exceptionally well-trained martial artist. Just hasn't been able to get those run of wins connected as he would have liked to in his career thus far.
And he trains under Nathan O'Connor, you know, better known as Chubbs. around these parts. You know, he's been doing this for a long time.
Yep.
Deegan's actually the 73 kilo no-gi blue belt champion as well. Just recently won this year on the Sunny Coast.
Got ground game, absolutely.
So, you know, it's striker and grappler. It should be a very interesting fight.
Deegan about to enter the cage. What will be fight 7 of a 16-fight card here at Coastal Combat 6.
So ladies and gentlemen, fight number 7 is proudly brought to you by the Privateer Barber. It will be contested in the amateur featherweight division over 3 3-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 65.7 kilos and trains out of Game Bred Academy, holding an amateur MMA record of 1 win for 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Liam, the Killmonger, Brewster. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 66.5 kilos and trains out of Rhino MMA. With 6 fights as an amateur, he holds 1 win. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Deegan, the Axeman, McGurren. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Phil Cassidy.
See what sort of emotion we get early in this one. A lot on the line for both fighters.
Well, this one promises to be fireworks, boys. Neither of these two have had a boring fight. And Deegan McGurren and Liam Brewster getting things underway here in the featherweight division.
Leg kicks exchanged early on by both guys. Good
Nice
left
stiff
hand
jab.
then.
So a couple of nice jabs on both sides of the ledger here to start this one off.
Nice little upcut landing from Liam.
So very interesting storylines leading to this one. There's a nice little friendly rivalry building between these two gyms as we see a shot onto a single. And let's see Liam Brewster doing a good job stuffing the head. Deegan now reaching for that double leg, but very heavy underhook there from Liam Brewster stops that.
If he can get his hips in, maybe he can lift him up. Nice. Throw some knees. Lazies.
So up against the fence here. Wasn't too surprised when I saw Deegan McGurren shoot in for that takedown. He is a jiu-jitsu blue belt and really fences himself on the mat. Has a very, very dangerous guard if he does ever end up in that position in this fight. Look at this.
Oh, big slam.
Lovely.
Big
takedown.
slam.
Straight in the side control as well. Good position. Plenty of time to work in round one.
What I would like to see Deegan do is actually pull him
In a
off the
mount.
cage, but straight into mount, but pull him off the cage as we saw previously in the fights before. You know, Liam can use the wall to wall walk himself up and around, which he's trying to do now.
So some big shots landed. Let's see him take the back here. Hooks are in. Liam Brewster in a spot of trouble here. That hand slipping under the neck there, is it? Hard to tell if the arm's under the chin. It looks like he's going to squeeze anyway.
On
Just
chin.
crush that jaw.
Yeah.
Goes for a bit of a jaw crush. He's pulled that head back over. He's done a good job keeping that chin down. He's switched sides.
So nice work here from Liam Brewster, putting a stop to that rear naked choke, at least for the moment. And trying to work on some wrist control here, control those hands of Deegan McGurren and look to escape that position. So this is now in a little bit more trouble, is Liam Brewster.
That looks
flat
closer.
on the mat. Can Deegan get that choke? Looks like that arm is pretty much under the chin.
He's got his other arm, his left arm is locked under Liam's body at the moment.
I'd like to see Deegan.
Good control, good wrist control also by Liam to defend the rear naked choke so far.
Yeah, I would like to see Deegan maybe
He's
use some
looking-
strikes here.
He's looking to trap the arm.
Got it.
He's got it
Oh,
too.
Now
that's
trouble.
tight. Liam Brewster,
That's under.
a
Oh,
little
his
bit
chin.
of chin in there. Can he hang on?
He needs to break. He needs to crush that jaw.
Oh, that hand's coming. The tap is almost there.
Oh, there it is!
With 1 second to go of the full round.
Wow!
Oh my God.
First round submission victory for Deegan McGurren, getting the rear naked choke.
Woo!
Been any more than a second left.
Oh,
We heard the clap. That
wow.
was as close to 10 seconds as he's going to get.
I would like to see what the time was on that.
The pressure from the choke, though, the pressure on the jaw he was able to manifest was enough to secure the tap. Extraordinary power and revenge. Revenge is served for Deegan McGurren, chalking up his second victory in very impressive fashion.
So, ladies and gentlemen, our referee has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes and 59 seconds of round number 1, declaring your winner by submission due to a rear naked choke in the blue corner, Deegan, the Axeman McGurren. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your victor from that bout, Deegan McGurren, locking in a rear naked choke, getting the tap with 1 second to go. Talk to me about what was going through your head when you had that submission locked up and heard the 10-second clapper.
I was just watching his hand, and as soon as I seen it go up like that, I hoped he was going to do it, and I could hear it clapping and stuff, and then as soon as I seen it done and I heard it was 1 second left, I was pretty amazed.
Well, certainly a very impressive win for you here tonight. You shot in for the takedown quite early. I'm assuming the grappling was part of the game plan here tonight?
Yeah, well, I'm a blue belt, so I've done a fair few comps recently, so I'm feeling pretty confident in my ground game. Thought I'd bring it to the cage and see how it went.
Well, it certainly went very well. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for your winner, Deegan, the Axeman McGurren. Number 8.